Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art. All right, so first off, I'd like to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. And secondly, just want to give you guys a little reminder that tomorrow we have the standings. So the first 14 days will be locked in. You will see all your results. I will show them only from the past week because I think nobody had any objections to the results that I posted, so I think I entered them accurately. You entered them accurately, so we're good to go. We'll just slide those first 7 aside and we'll focus on the previous week and we'll see who's on the top of the leaderboard. And I will probably stick to the same format as before. I didn't get any objections from that. Just a little bit easier as we get closer to the end of the month. That's when I'm going to put together that amazing video. Well, I hope you think it's amazing. It seems amazing to me only because of the number of hours that I put into it, but I think it's kind of cool. It'll be similar to the previous with a few changes, like I'll swap out the music. There will obviously be many more player medallions flying around day by day to show the sort of like racetrack configuration to see who's in the lead. Yeah, and maybe a few other little surprises. So that'll be fun to put together. But right now we have a Wordle to attack, don't we? And, you know, I have been on a tear with these threes, so we'll see what we can do. All right, we'll see what we can do. Just checking the screen, it looks great. And of course, slate. Now, darn it, you guys know how upset I am right now. That S drives me nuts. We have to go with Scion. That is the correct Squirtle solution. And that's actually, maybe not terrible. It's probably not terrible. It's probably not terrible. Whoops. Now, I overheard, maybe amongst the chatter with you guys, that Tracy Bennett is not really going with the themed words anymore. So in other words, even though today's Valentine's Day, we shouldn't expect, you know, obviously we're not going to get heart because it begins with an S. So we should just kind of like try to erase that from our memory. Now, Snowy comes to mind. Snowy is actually a pretty good guess because we would check for the Y. I mean, W is not maybe the top tier player. So we'll think about Snowy. And nuts. Okay, it's not Spoon. Okay, good. So it's not Spoon. Let's think about where else we could put the N and the O. Now, I don't think we would reverse them. Like, this doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make sense. Then it's not Sonar. It's not Sonic. Just kind of going through here. Yeah, so I don't think it's that. We already know we could do Snowy. There might be something else I'm overlooking, but I like that. And then we have to think about this, and I think that might take care of all the options. Here, we'd be looking at, let's see, it could be, oh, and they don't have to be together. Okay, so I see sound. Okay. Oh, man, I see sound as well. I'm not going to be upset at all with a 4, okay? You know, I've had way too many 3s, probably more than I deserve. So if we get a 4 today, it's not the end of the world. I'll be fine with that, especially when, you know, I start with my favorite S. So I just want to check this, and then I think the only other thing we have to talk about is if they're separated, the N and the O. I didn't think about that. So sound, I think we have to explore. Let's just see what we got here. I don't see the SPO working. SH, not really. No, I don't think that works. So now we have to separate them. Okay, I think I did everything where they're together. So we've got Snowy, which would be a bit of a themed word in February. But then we've got sound. I think sound is slightly stronger. Let's go with sound. Woo! Yes, that's the sound you're going to hear from me. Wow, awesome. Haha. And look at that, a 50-game winning streak. Oh my gosh, this is just almost too good to be true. It's like a fairy tale, guys. I feel like I'm living in a Wordle fairy tale. I mean, that is just awesome. And thank you so much, Squirtle, for the Scion. That really helped. Yep. So I think, again, the thought process was pretty sound because Snowy definitely would have worked. I don't know if we've had it, but yeah, I'm going to take your guys' word. If I think you guys are up to, listening to the news. And if she is no longer going themed, then Snowy is a little bit too thematic for February. So sound it is. Oh my goodness. I'm just over the moon with these results. I mean, I think I'm getting pretty close to a 3.0 average. Now, of course, it asymptotically can only approach 3.0 because I got the 6 and the 4. So that will, it's just a little bit of extra luggage that will prevent me from getting there, unless I get it too. You never know. But this is just, this is just like a dream come true. Okay. So there you have it, guys. Now, last night, because I guess I was pretty tired, I did forget to do the Squirtle. I am going to predict this path. I don't think there's any reason why it shouldn't do that. I think it's going to either do Snowy or Sound, but I'll give Squirtle the benefit of the doubt. Let's see if it'll get it in 3. So let's hop over to Squirtle and see how it behaves. As always, I just quickly transition like this. And let's see how we do. And I think we're going to have a nice, crisp, short video today because tomorrow's is going to be a lot longer. And I will split it so that we'll do the Wordle with Art solve first, and then I'll do the leaderboard as well. I think I'm going to ship out the leaderboard earlier because that's not like, it's not going to ruin things or spoil things for people if we send it before 12 a.m. But then the Wordle with Art will go at 12 a.m. like it usually does. All right. So sound, Slate, Scion, and Snowy. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, my gosh. Oh, it's going off the deep end. I'm actually typing in, I'm making a mistake here. Let's clear this out. I'm actually typing in Squirtle's path. Oh, it's going to have a terrible fit to get to sound, which is absolutely hilarious. I love it. Okay, so no, let's just back up. Let's do my path, and then we'll just explore from there. So Slate, Scion, Sound. Done. Okay. Yeah, it needed 5, guys. It needed 5. Oh, my goodness. Let me cherish this wonderful result with a sip of my cherished Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So give me 1 second. Absolutely delicious. All right. So let's see how, so obviously there's no luck with Scion. That's just strict memory. That's the kind of the grunt work that I did in preparation for the tournament. Now, what I am interested in, of course, is what I might have overlooked. So, of course, I knew about Snowy. All right. Snogs, I don't know what that is. Songs I wouldn't do because it's plural, nor snows, nor, well, Songy. Songy? Oh, Songy. Yeah. I wouldn't have done that. Sonny? No. Sound, of course, is what we did. Snod, Snob, Sorn, Snoke, Songo, Sonzy, Sound, and Shock. No, I think we literally had it between Snowy and Sound. Okay? And, yeah, I just went with the sound because I'm actually going anti-thematic. Okay? Yeah, and interestingly, Squirtle, I think Squirtle's algorithm could truthfully be improved because there's no reason, it has no business putting in songs since plurals are not allowed, but I do believe that it has not been programmed grammatically. So it's just going to do that to continue to test letters that within its database strip it down as fast as possible. Well, there you have it, guys. That was just amazing. All right. That was amazing. So I hate to say it, but I think me and just a couple others are the ones that you now need to track with a target on their back in this tournament. So best of luck to you. And I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow with yet another edition of Wordle with Art and the midterm leaderboard standings. So enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Bye.